Problem 7. Gen AI creates 50 shades of beige. Now, generative AI is an autocomplete system trained on what already exists. It can't originate, it regurgitates. So when everyone uses the same tools trained on the same data with similar prompts, the outputs converge. Dr. Mark Brill's creative AI research with students at the University of the Creative Arts found that the repeated use of Gen AI tools led to aesthetic convergence. And if design students found it wasn't original enough, imagine what harm this AI slop does for your brand. But I call this the 50 Shades of Beige problem. Content is polished, competent, but gives you the feeling of meh. Or as I heard it described recently, viewing many AI images evoked the aroma of burning plastic. Lovely. AI copy reads like ultra-processed food, full of empty calories or words, but delivering little nutrition or value. Beige AI content, like beige food, harms more than aesthetics. Astroton's study tested the same advert with 3 different origin stories. Was it a quick AI piece rustled up in 10 minutes? Was it created by an agency? Or was it a slow, handcrafted piece by an origami expert? The AI version scored lowest for trustworthiness, innovation and creativity. They termed this the illusion of effort. For premium business audiences and consumer brands, effort, or at least the perception of it, signals quality. AI speak in writing compounds this problem. Frequently used words like revolutionary, transformation and cornerstone become the linguistic footprints of AI-generated text. And they spread because early AI models were fine-tuned by workers in Africa using formal English. The expressions have since been corrected to some degree, but the tendency towards superlatives, rhetorical questions, and tedious Americanized phrases like, "here's the kicker," stick to the sides like an old piece of gum under the old school desk. So what to do differently? Best practice, invest in origination. When the brand world is flooded with AI-generated content, original research, trustworthy opinion, and a recognisable voice, words, audio and video helps you to stand out. Your objective as a brand, whether that's an individual or a global enterprise, is to be distinctive. Your competitors are using the same AI tools to achieve the same outcomes. So zag when they zig. Always read your writing aloud. If you wouldn't say it to a colleague or friend for a consumer audience, rewrite. Separate content and messaging that requires expert craft from that which can be reasonably automated. So that could be some of your functional but less critical internal comms. It could be some of your data sheets or fact sheets about products, for example. Use AI as an editor, not an author. Originate first, then use AI to reformat, lighten and check brand or regulation alignment. Try this. Notice the rhythms and patterns of AI-generated writing and images. Get out your binoculars and camouflage wear and go on a LinkedIn safari to guess which thought leader posts were generated with AI and which were written by the person. How does that make you feel? When you can spot them, you can try to avoid them.